So welcome everyone. I'm very happy that you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. We are doing this training for the purpose of this campaign. So we'll be able to spread awareness and raise some funds towards Israel Support Reach. So Noah,
Hi, everybody. So great to see you. Iris, thank you so much for having me, for your leadership, really on behalf of the Jewish people. My name is Noah Sapoznik. I am based in Baltimore. I'm a full-time professional fundraiser and also have the great opportunity to work with many organizations like Israel Support Bridge. And my wife went on one of the women's groups to tour one of the facilities a couple months ago. So just to frame the conversation a little bit, I'll give you all some fundraising pointers, sample scripts, we'll role play for a minute, etc. So we are launching a peer-to-peer campaign together with Ares in the days ahead, around the end of the year, and then into early January. So peer-to-peer means that we would love it for all of you, and thank you for those who already signed up for your own personal fundraising page, to not only contact others in your group, if your groups happen to have visited one of Ares' facilities this past year, but really to activate your own network. Friends, family, colleagues, associates, whether they are Jewish, not Jewish, live close to you, don't live close to you. The truth is, it doesn't really matter. I have a sister in Miami, and every year she asks me to support her son's day school campaign and his summer camp campaign. My kids will never go to that school and they'll never go to that camp. But the truth is, it doesn't really matter when you say, listen, I went with a group of 20 people, 30 people a few months ago. I saw firsthand that Israel Support Bridge is really on the front lines to make sure that our brothers and sisters in Israel are prepared, have everything they need for future situations, whether it be a terrorist situation, whether it be a natural disaster, whatever it is, we are working hard together to make sure that they have whatever they need to be safe and secure and fully equipped. So that's what peer-to-peer is. In the coming days, we're going to roll out your own personal fundraising links and some sample messaging. So to get to the messaging, you want to make it as personal as possible. We are raising money again from your own personal network, so it should sound like you. You're more than welcome to use the scripting that we provide or change it for other kinds of ideas. The most effective way to ask somebody in your network for a gift is a personal audio note. Could be a text, could be a WhatsApp. Again, you can use the script that we're going to give you in the coming days, but you can also personalize it. Has to be very short, very simple, to the point, and I can go something like this. Michael, hi, it's Noah Sapoznik. You may remember I went to Israel a few months ago with a group of people from my community. We saw an incredible organization firsthand called Israel Support Bridge. They're on the front lines of making sure that our brothers and sisters in Israel have what they need to be prepared for emergencies, situations, terrorism in the future, things like that. I'm helping raise money for this first ever fundraising campaign. Please consider supporting me. That's really what it is. My own personal fundraising page with my name, with my photo, with a shout out. Please consider my personal fundraising page. Any amount would be fantastic. I'm going to share the link in the chat. Send the video clip, 15, 20 seconds, rinse and repeat over and over and over. That's the most effective way to ask somebody for a donation for this kind of thing. And I want to give you all the confidence that follow-up is good. It's not dirty. It's not something to be embarrassed about. You don't have to be afraid to follow up. Oh, I don't want to bother you. It's the end of the year. No, people are busy. A follow-up is good. So what I suggest is I love to do follow-up in changing the times of day during the week, changing the different type of mode, and changing the time of day itself. So what do I mean? So say you send out a WhatsApp message on a Wednesday morning, yeah? It's an audio note. If somebody doesn't respond, I can't even believe it. Check your page. If you don't see the person's donation there, they didn't make the gift. It's in real time. It shows up automatically. So that was Wednesday morning. I would say maybe by Friday afternoon, you can send them a text to follow up. Just want to see if you got the message. Would love your support. Here's my own personal fundraising link in the chat. So that's Friday afternoon. They don't respond. So I would say Sunday night. Again, we have a morning, we have afternoon, we have a night, different days of the week, different schedules. Sunday night, follow up with an email. I would maybe do one more follow up. So for me, for somebody that you know or somebody that you're on a trip together in Israel, I'd say 3 to 4 times is a good, full, non-obnoxious way to ask somebody for a gift. I'd say anything more than four is a little bit obnoxious. But again, keep that in mind. People like follow up. If you get them on the phone, say, listen, we can do it together on the phone. We're gonna get your credit card, pull it out of your wallet. It'll literally take 30 seconds. My Chase credit card is saved on my phone. In 20 seconds, I'm finished. It's very quick. So let's just role play for a moment just to see a real case situation. I see Angie. Angie, share with us the first name of somebody that you would ask to support your fundraising page.
I think she just left.
Ah, she didn't like the idea. Okay.
No, she actually joined today, which is really
Ah,
incredible. Yeah,
amazing.
and she's from
Okay, Michael.
Argentina. She's Hi, Angie. We're
Hi,
talking
Angie.
about you.
Angie, can you take yourself on mute for a moment? Angie, tell me the first name of somebody, a friend, a relative, a neighbor, somebody from the gym that you would ask for a donation to your fundraising page for Israel Support Bridge. Michael, tell me the first name of somebody that you would ask for a gift to your own personal fundraising page.
Felina.
Say it again.
Felina.
Felina or Felida?
Felina.
Felina, good. Okay, so I'm going to be Michael, you're going to be Felina, yeah? Okay,
Sure.
so I'm going to call you on the phone. Ring, ring, ring.
Got it. Hello.
Michael, just as a side note, have you been to one of Erez's facilities, or what's your connection to the cost?
Yes, yeah, I've been there and I'm in contact all the time
Amazing.
with
Okay.
ISB.
Yeah. Felina, hi, it's Michael. I hope all is well. Happy Hanukkah. How are you? You say something nice, I say back. Good. Listen, I've told you a million times that I am so close with the Israel Support Bridge. Me and Erez, who runs the organization, we are like best friends. We talk all the time. It's a great organization. Listen, Felina, we're doing our first ever fundraising campaign for Erez, for his facilities, to really make sure that everybody in Israel is fully prepared for the future. Emergencies, natural disasters, things like that. Felina, I really care so much about this organization. Era said I have to raise at least $5,000 on my own personal fundraising page. Can I count you in? So what would you say?
I have to think about this. I don't know right now.
Yeah, I completely understand. Listen, the campaign is only for a few days. What do you think would be a comfortable amount to give to the campaign?
I could do $100 right now to get you off my back.
Amazing, Felina. Thank you so much. I'm going to text you the link right now. You can give 100. And if you happen to know of any other friends who would also give 100, send them my link as well. Fantastic. Good. So
Thank
if
you for
somebody
having me.
says, I have to think about it, I have to get back to you, say, listen, we only have a few days of the campaign. We really want to make sure that Israel Support Bridge is set up in 2026 for everything they need to be fully successful on January 1st. Please give. So it's okay. You don't have to be pushy, but you can say, what's a comfortable amount? On the Cause Match campaign page, you can also give on a monthly basis. So sometimes it's easier for somebody to budget that way. Also, in the long run, we get more money out of it. So instead of a $100 donation, you can say, Felina, would you consider $36 a month? Ah, 36 is not so much. Fantastic. You set it up, and then you forget about it a year later. So again, short audio notes is the most successful way to do it. In terms of how much to ask for, typically, I don't suggest asking for a specific amount of money unless you happen to know the person you're contacting is loaded. So it could be a relative, it could be somebody that you know, a business partner, a colleague, an associate, something like that. If you know really they're a heavy hitter and they have the ability to give a few $1,000s, I wouldn't let them decide the number themselves because they'll probably lowball whatever they give. I would say, listen, can you support $1,000 donation to this really special cause? You love Israel. I love Israel. You've been many times. I've been many times. You've never heard of Israel Support Bridge. Don't say that. But again, it doesn't really matter. You support Eretz Yisrael and Am Yisrael, and it's good for business. It's a great cause. Please give 1,000. But besides that, you can let somebody give whatever they'd like. Ours is probably going to have a few suggested donations at the top of the page. So just to give you an idea how much it costs for this kind of equipment, for that kind of equipment. So it's good for them to just see a few different ideas and say, I like this one or I like that one. And they can choose on the price point. So that's a bit of a fundraising primer. Emails are good, text messages are good, phone calls are good, but really to try to reach out to everybody from your trip. And so if you happen to have a WhatsApp group from people from your trip, like my wife does in Baltimore, that's obviously a great place to post about the campaign. It's also a great place to ask if there's anybody else from your group who would also consider helping fundraise for the campaign. The truth is, it really just takes a couple hours. A couple hours. They say, oh, how much time is involved? 2 hours. 2 hours. I'm going to give you the script to use, copy and paste it. You don't even have to figure out what to say, how to say it. No, you can take our WhatsApp message, our social media message, copy and paste it, send it with your friends, send it to your friends, and you're finished. It's very easy. It's very simple. It's very short. Um, and if they say, listen, I don't feel comfortable raising money for the campaign, but I'm happy to post on social media, fantastic. Really, the more they can be involved and wanna feel good about that, the better. And of course, if you went to Israel with them to one of the facilities, remind them, we saw it firsthand. It was incredible, from an emotional perspective. So I'm more than happy to answer any fundraising questions. Erez, I'm not sure if I covered everything you were thinking of. I'm happy to answer any questions from you or from the group.
How can we overcome that feeling of we touched about the follow-up,
Mhm.
and we all have a sense of feeling of, nudging or hustling, because it's, we have the feeling of, well, I'm being a nudnik,
Yeah,
and sometimes how can we overcome that feeling um, of the follow-up? He's not
yeah,
not feeling intrusive so much.
it's a great question. It's a great question. So I'll share a few things. One, again, any kind of follow-up, you should wait a few days first. So I think that in itself helps it to be not too pushy. While I don't like to be apologetic in fundraising, if you want to say something like, I'm sorry to follow up with you, it kind of softens the blow. So it makes it a little bit softer, a little bit more gentle. And if it's not a phone call, it's less pressure because they don't have to answer you right away. They can say, ah, I didn't get the message, or they can listen to it later, or they can, get back to you when they'd like to get back to you. So, not having a live phone call with them helps to be a little bit more distant and a little bit um, less intense as a fundraiser, if that makes sense. It's a great question. Yeah. And again, I'd say 3 or 4 times total is enough. If they're not responding, they're not responding.
I'd like to also add in something that Noah said in the beginning, that sometimes it's we're all busy. We have a lot of noise and a lot of content that we receive from many different people. We watch a lot of social media and we're on the phone a lot, and there's a lot of content, and sometimes messages can get lost. So sometimes don't take it personal. Don't take it personal if somebody doesn't answer you or somebody's ignoring you or who's busy or something like that. And just another reminder would be like, hey, oh, that's great that you reminded me.
Mhm.
So the follow-up is great. And you can also get very, very creative about this and very funny. So just take it lightly. And like Noah said, try to diverse with the messages. And if you're doing it, in a different way, then you can be very creative about it. Then it could be, very, like I said, funny or lightheaded about this and not too heavy. And also, it really, really helps if you believe in the cause. Then you can purvey, obviously, your messages in very creative ways. So the other side will be very persuasive, or I guess that's the word,
Right.
um, very acceptive to receive your messages.
Marcelo.
Yes, hi. Two questions. First one is, besides the people or the group of people that joined me when we did the volunteer trip and went to Eras warehouses, do you have like a pattern of people to look for, or it's like because you can know people that are wealthy, but maybe not all of them are the right or the easiest to get. So I'm wondering if there is like with all your experience and knowledge, if you have a pattern or target or segment. That's question one. And question two
Mhm.
is what to say when they answer, I already donated the budget for the year. I already have a commitment with this institution, and I've been doing for 25 years.
Great question. So to answer both of them, in terms of the pattern, really whoever you're closest with, that's the pattern. These campaigns work very, very well on the premise that people give to people and people give to people they know. So if you're contacting people, a lot of money, a little money, the average size among thousands of cause match campaigns, the size of the donation is about 160, 165 US. So it's not a huge amount of money. I'm not saying that's not a lot of money for some people, it is, but we're not talking about the thousands. So it's the average person who can give 36, 54, 72. So the profile is whoever you are closest with. That's the best target. In terms of the second question, if they say that I already budgeted my tzedakah for the year, say fantastic. Next week, we're also going to have the campaign open. It's 2026. We can be the first on your list for 2026. That being said, if they say that they can't support it, I would say, would you consider a gift of 18? Could you consider a gift of 18 just to help me out on my own personal fundraising page? If they say no, say no problem. Thank you so much. I'll keep you in mind for next time. So just a very nice way. Some people may not have money, but if they know that an $18 gift will really help and they don't think, wow, I can't give a lot, so my small donation doesn't really matter. No, it's not true. Your small donation does matter. Everybody's small donation matters. And when you have 300 or 400 people giving to the organization at $18, it makes a difference. So that's what I would say. Great questions. I'll also just mention that on the checkout page for the campaign itself, so I think I mentioned we have one-time credit card donations, we have multi-credit card donations. We may have a donor advised fund link as well to give that way. And cause match pages also take Google Pay, Apple Pay. So really to make it as easy as possible for anybody who wants to give. Erez, if somebody happens to say they want to send a check in, is that possible? And where would they send the check?
I guess that's possible. We can provide that information on the page. We can also do a direct deposit, I guess. But we want to go through the cause match page. We'll set it up all the information on the page itself. I will also try to provide you guys with extra information regarding we're working on a clip right now, so it could be very emotional, but also we're working on testimonials. So you guys can provide it to whoever you want to, just to show extra more knowledge about our organization. But really, I think what Noah said is just your personal experience is the best. But also, we will provide you all the information that you want. And also, I will be very available to any question that you guys have during those days of the live campaign. So I'll be very, very available to answer any questions that you have during this. And I'm sure there will be like, why us and not other people? And what are we going to do with this money? And so on and so forth.
Can I just ask with a show of hands, has everybody been to the facilities with the group?
Yes. Angie, you guys have been, right? Right. You guys are from Argentina, correct? Nice.
Angie, are you still in touch with the people that you went to Israel with, the group? You're on mute, but maybe thumb up, thumb down.
Okay, now you listen. Okay, yes, she's doesn't speak English, so I will try to speak to you.
We can hear you, it's just very quiet. So what I was going to say is if you are still in touch with your group and you have a group WhatsApp page, Erez, I'm more than happy to record video clips for you all to send around. So I can send you a couple of video clips about what specifically is the campaign, what does the campaign mean, how to participate in the campaign. And so if you are still in touch with the group members when you went to Israel, I'm happy to send you all video clips to send it out to those people as well. And that could help to involve them.
Translation, can you translate Now you listen to me.
Good.
Okay, what about translation? Can I translate that freely?
Yeah.
Yes, I will send it to our contacts in Argentina, so I need to have Spanish translation.
Yeah. Andrew, I'll get your contact information from Erez, and I'll send you something in Spanish to use.
I have
Okay.
your email, Angie, and I have your phone number as well. We've contacted on WhatsApp, so I can forward you whatever you need on Spanish with Spanish. Um, I have another question. If I'm an ambassador and I want to create or want to have my friend as well to start his own campaign, he's watching what I'm doing and he wants to start his own campaign. What should I do?
Campaign for you or separate?
No, exactly what I'm doing, but he wants to be an ambassador as well. So what should he do?
Great question. He should reach out to you, okay? And give you his name, phone number, email address, and then I'll set everything up for them. Great question. So if you happen to talk to somebody, we're gonna roll out. We'll have the link that somebody can click on if they want to sign up for their own fundraising page themselves. So the two ways are either click on the link that we give you and fill out a very, very short form, or just send Erez a WhatsApp note and say, I'm interested in participating. Great question.
Yes, Marcelo.
Yes, are we gonna give a receipt or a type of acknowledgement letter or anything that they can use to file their taxes in the United States?
Erez, I'll let you answer that.
Yes, of course. All this cause match campaign, every time that somebody donates, receive pretty much a tax deductible receipt. There are different kind of currencies which you can pay on the page, whether it's Canadian, British, American, um, Australian, and Israeli, of course. And we're working on a few more, actually. So we're working nowadays in the back end of things to set up everything. But once everything is set up, yes, the question is you'll receive a tax deductible receipt.
I don't got an email receipt with that. Amazing. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. So let's say to the group that our goal is to send out their own personal fundraising links by the end of this week, which would be about the 25th, 26th by then. So that'll give everybody several days in December. And when you're talking to people for tax reasons, it's very important that they know. And then we'll push into January most likely as well. So that way you'll have both options, the few days for the last days of the month and then the first few days of the new month.
Yes, we're working to set up everything, and hopefully in the next 3 days you'll receive all the information so we can be up and running. Any more questions or information that we can think of? No?
Amazing.
Good.
We're gonna do a really great job together. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be
Yeah,
fantastic. It's
please.
easy.
I would like. I still haven't get to the launch page. I understand when I register my wife, I put like a little name after the Israel Bridge .com, and we still didn't get to the web page. I understand that this is online. This is online today, or we have to wait to the third day to have that connection to that page, because I think it's not the landing page, right? I would send that link to our people that we are going to ask for donations, and there you have the options to pay with credit card. Then we will have the bank accounts and everything. So my question is, will you please check if I register okay, because I put a short name of my wife. I don't know if it is working.
So no, todavía no está en directo. So
Perfecto.
by the end of the week.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you, Google.
תודה רבה.
Bye, Shah.
Beautiful. Great. So we're very excited and very happy that you guys are here. We're gonna go and prepare some more stuff in the back end of things, and we'll do great. Like Noah said, we're very excited about this, and we're very happy to go out and spread the message and do the best that we can, obviously. And we'll be together in this thing, and we'll succeed. I'm sure. I'm sure we'll reach as many people as we can, and we'll do good. We'll be fine. So thank you
Great.
guys so much for being here.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Aris.
Thank you for taking the time. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll spread the word as much as possible.
Okay.
Thanks,
Later,
John.
talk.
Later,
Bye,
talk.
guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.